cards and way to digitize and store forever. Some of our best electronics that we offer to help you along the way as you're doing your scrapbooking, your card making, your embellishment processes. Now, we're gonna start this off with something really unique and special. We're offering it at the lowest price ever. This is called the Ott Light, and it was created by Dr. John Ott, and he believed that he could build better lights to reduce eye strain, to allow you to read more, to craft more, to look at details better. And what you're seeing on your screen is his newest and latest innovation. It is the first of its kind that mimics natural light through LEDs. So you're talking about getting the energy efficiency and the long-lasting power of LED bulbs, but it's no longer that awful, terrible blue light that your colors don't look right and that hurts your eyes over time. You have all these great different levels and settings on this, but for anybody that needs to reduce eye strain, for anybody that's doing a lot of really close detail work, this is a full-size floor lamp that comes with a table stand, or you can just set it right over a desk that you want, and has amazing, innovative light technology inside of it. Stephanie Rance is joining us to show you how unique it is, how special it is, how many different ways in which you can position it and use it. But at the end of the day, this is a $150 customer pick innovative light for anybody whose eyes ain't what they used to be, which is everybody.
Everybody.
This is a phenomenal, genius innovation.
Absolutely. So this is Ott Light's latest technology called Clear Sun LED technology. So it is that natural daylight, but it's actually going to reduce eye strain by 51%. And it's going to emulate natural daylight better than any LED on the market or any other light for that matter. Now, I know you have beautiful chandeliers in your dining room and you have beautiful decorative lamps all throughout your home. Go ahead and keep those and use those. But when it comes to crafting, when it comes to looking at fine details and small details, you need to make sure you have an Ott Light to do that. Now, Dr. Ott was a photobiologist, like you said. He studied how light affects living things. And after 40 years of scientific research, he found that a light that includes the entire spectrum of light wavelengths is best for our eyes. It reduces eye strain, like I said, it reduces glare, and allows us to see the truest colors of objects, which is really important as crafters.
That's true, right? I mean, how many times do you look at something and then in a different light you go, that's not what I thought it was. So here's the Ott Light, okay? 83 is the average color rendering index under the standard light bulbs you've got running, your incandescent bulbs.
So this is the color rendering index that basically tells us how accurate we are seeing our colors. Notice this is the same photo. Now the range goes from 0 to 100, with 100 being true natural daylight and how colors look under that light. So if we take a look at that photo, it's the same photo, but the first one is kind of dark and dim. It's very dingy. The next one is just really average at 83, but Ott Light hits at 95, and this light, because it's their newest one, is actually at 97 on that scale.
So it is the closest emulation to natural sunlight. I think we all agree, you've seen a picture or two in your day, that lighting is everything. When it comes to things looking accurate, things looking their best, us looking our best. This is a top-of-the-line innovation by a scientist who recreated lighting. And today, you get it at almost 50% off. There's great different settings. The light itself is totally adjustable, so you can arch it over perfectly over your sewing table, over your crafting table, and you're doing your eyes a benefit. You're doing your projects a benefit because you're seeing the colors more true. So all you do today, you get to have all three settings here. We're not asking you to choose a light, strength, or power. All you're going to do is choose the color of your Ott Light at the lowest price we've ever offered. So we've got the white right here. Next to that one is going to be your black. And then we also have it available for you in a gray-black combination, which is our most popular and our most limited. And you get this great table stand, so you can have something sitting right under it at perfect light, or you can, you know, move the neck around to have it perfectly go over any table or station that you're working at.
Exactly. I love that it's a standing floor lamp because you can butt this right up against your craft table and have room for your sewing machine, have room for all of your materials, as opposed to one that's sitting on your table, taking up floor space or taking up space on your table. Now, the other thing that's really great is it has 4 brightness levels. Each increases by 25%. We can actually go ahead and lower the studio light so we can see the effect here. And once you combine the 4 brightness levels with the 3 different color with the 3 different light colors, you're actually going to customize your light. So here's the first one at 25%. 50, 75, and 100. Now those are the brightness levels, and you can adjust the color temperature. When I said temperature, I don't mean, you know, the heat that's coming off from here. Remember, this is an LED. It uses 75% less energy than an incandescent bulb. I'm talking about the color that you actually see. So the first color that you'll see is more like a warm light. This is really great to create a nice ambiance in a room, in a space. It brings out those red tones and those orange tones of photographs or of paint that you're using. Then you can bump it up to the cool blues. This is really great to pop your scrapbook paper underneath and be able to see that, how those colors pop up against that paper or the fabric that you're using. And then you have the natural LED, or the natural daylight right there. And I can brighten that up. And this is really great because sometimes you can't tell the difference between your colors, right?
The blue is not blue. I've been trying to teach my kids this, right?
Exactly.
There's cerulean and turquoise and teal, and now you're really gonna see it accurately. Here's the thing. We only get one set of eyes. And we all need to treat them better, right? We all need stronger sunglasses. We all probably need better readers. This is your way to keep getting those close, fine details that you count on, that you rely on, that you want when you're being creative, or quite frankly, when you're just reading a book or a magazine. It's only $80. I mean, just a standard incandescent floor lamp are normally starting at $100. This is $80 for a photobiologist, scientifically tested, better light to reduce your eye strain, measured reduction of eye strain by 51%. And it's still got great benefits to it. There's a place to plug in your tablet or your cell phone.
This is super
There's adjustability
convenient.
and portability to it. So for $80, look, it's a steal. We've never done a price like this before. I'm not sure we'll ever get to do a price like this again. With flexible payments, it's $16. Just get it home and try it. If you're somebody that does that weird like nose temple pinch when you're halfway through your reading or your card making, you know who you are. Right?
Yes.
Try this, see if it makes a difference.
Absolutely. There are so many projects that we have stopped, or maybe you get home, you really enjoy crafting, and you get home in the winter time, but the sun goes down at 4:30. This is like lassoing the sun and bringing it into your living room, and you're able to turn it on, and your living room will look like, you know, noon on a Sunday, and you'll be able to see those colors like you would at noon on a Sunday. So this is really awesome to have, and it puts your creativity in your hands. You get to be in control of when you get to craft and how much fun you get to have. Now the tray is really special because it holds your tablet specifically. You can of course go ahead and put a canvas there, use this as an easel, put a newspaper, recipe cards, all kinds of different instructions. Thumb through Pinterest if you'd like, your favorite blogs, watch your tutorials. This is what we do when we craft. We have lots of fun. I like to Skype my mom even, I know you do too. So this is perfect for that, and you can charge it right here as well. So everything combined, this is the perfect combination that you're gonna need. It's perfect for your eyes, it's perfect for charging your tablets and your phones, and then again, you can customize your color. We've never been able to offer an Ott Light that you can actually customize the brightness level and the color temperature all in one.
So every single Ott Light we offer here at HSN is a customer pick. We have desk lamps that are more expensive than the price of what you are getting today for his newest innovation as part of our Craft Day special. It's only $79.99. That's a $70 savings. And you know what? Nothing is worse than sewing something and having somebody come over and say, ooh, I love that purple. And you're like, oh, I wanted navy.
That's so true.
Oops. So all you do is choose a color. We've got it available for you in white. We've got it available for you in solid black. And then we have a black and gray combination. This is now officially limited in supply and quantity if you want to order it. It's on flexible payments for about $16. We went a little bit long here because you guys are absolutely loving this unique, innovative idea. Listen, I said it before, I'll say it again. We only get one set of eyes. We all should be doing everything we can to preserve them.
Absolutely.
They're gosh darn important. This is mimicking natural sunlight. That's pretty impressive. Now, we always recommend you sign up for HPP whenever you buy great electronics with us. That's HSN's Protection Plus. It's guaranteed by HSN and Allstate. You get hassle-free protection. If you should accidentally knock your Ott Light over, you could get it repaired or replaced free of charge. So you can check that out. Stephanie, thank you so much, by the way. Great product, great light. Okay, now, coming up at the end of the hour, we have your Wolverine film to scanning converter. So, what you can do is you can grab all those old gorgeous negatives, all of your slides, all of those canisters of film that you don't even remember what's on them, and digitize them. You slide it straight through this one-of-a-kind, ravely reviewed scanner. You're able to view them, save them, and store them forever. Now, it is a massive customer favorite in the crafting world here at HSN, and it really allows you to rediscover all those awesome, amazing photos and slides and negatives that you had years and years past before they disappear, flood, fire, just the air we breathe, making them go away. Now, it's available in 2 exclusive colors, and it is at the lowest price you'll find anywhere in America. Better than the A store, better than the B store, better than the C store, and D through Z as well. We have the best value you'll find anywhere in America on Wolverine. That's coming up at the end of the hour, but we would be remiss if we did not offer our #1 top-selling digital imaging product here at HSN on a crafting day. Now, this is the Viewpoint Magic Wand Scanner. It gets you free of your flatbed scanner. No more slamming down that big, thick copy of the Restoration Hardware catalog or the Architectural Digest magazine or anything that you see that you want to scan. You can instantly and immediately scan it. Now, what you're seeing my friend Lori Leland do right now is she is using the wand with a $71 docking station. That means that you can scan documents faster. You can take your receipts, you can take old photos, you can take your kids' craft projects like Lori and I are drowning in right now and scan them through faster and at a higher resolution. Now, the wand itself, our #1 best-selling customer pick electronic here at HSN. We've sold 750,000 wand scanners plus here at HSN. This is a $100 wand. Because it's crafting day, you get the $71 docking station included with your purchase for not 1 penny additional, plus great card making and imaging software to go along with it. This is our #1 selling electronic, and it really is the perfect day to get one home because that great efficient docking station is basically a bonus because of the sale that we are running right now. All you gotta do is choose your color. We've got super fun fashion colors for you to choose from: pink, purple, red, rose gold, turquoise, and then we've got your standard black and blue. Lori, I don't know how either one of us would manage to get through all of our kids' craft projects if it wasn't for this.
Oh my gosh, I scan everything,
right.
everything,
right.
Because you have those birth announcements coming into the house, that beautiful greeting card that you get from someone that you love, or maybe you're scrapbooking, you're crafting, you wanna make a copy of that before you give it off to someone or before you implement it into a book. This is gonna be perfect. It's the most versatile scanner we offer from Viewpoint, and I love the fact that it has that dock. So now, not only are you stopping the aging process on these old family photos, you're now making them digital so you can email these files off to friends and family members. You'll be able to have that copy on your computer, which means probably not with pictures, but with a lot of your documents, your instruction cards, your warranties. Now you can get rid of the hard copies that take up so much room in your home.
And the other nice thing, other than getting an embarrassing child photo of Lori Leland on live television,
right.
The other nice thing is, we're talking about card making and embellishments and scrapbooking and crafting. If somebody else sends you a gorgeous homemade card, scan it for inspiration.
Right.
Put it on Pinterest or just to thank them for the hard work that they did. The cards that you slave over and work really hard to perfect before you send it out into the world.
Take a copy,
to somebody who may not value it as much as you do. Scan a copy to have and remember what you did and why you loved it so much.
Right.
And then now you can start digitally adding old family photos into those cards and those scrapbooking pages that you're creating.
Oh my gosh, you can make so much with this. So the photos that are trapped, this is how you untrap them. Instead of dealing with that big flatbed scanner, now you have the ability to take this to mom and dad's house, grandma and grandpa's house. You'll be able to scan easily right there on that screen. It's gonna capture the entire page. So you don't have to worry about trying to lift up these photographs. It's going to destroy them. If you do that with your Viewpoint Magic Wand, now you can take this anywhere and you can scan things right where they are. Maybe you have that super stylish friend who has beautiful, home decor. Oh, yeah, you.
Yeah.
How did you know I was talking about you? He looked
home
at me
decor,
like,
I went, ooh, ooh.
He said, yes.
Yeah.
You have beautiful things. You have artwork on your walls,
stop.
Gorgeous textiles.
Thank you. Go on.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to go to the store and purchase all of that good stuff, but I'll tell you what I can do. I can make a copy of it and print it out and use it for something creative in my home. And look at this, beautiful for any textile. You're going to get that very lifelike color representation. So this scans at 1,050 DPI, dots per inch. When you dock it, it's 1,200. So it's a very lifelike look at everything you're scanning.
scanning, unlike if you try to use your cell phone and take a picture. And then what you're gonna be able to do with the dock is pretty amazing. So you have that big, bright, beautiful 1.5-inch color screen on here. You take this back home, you pop this into the dock, and it's gonna recharge the built-in battery that lasts for about 400 scans. The really nice thing too is you get that better quality when you're using the dock as well, but you can scan anything. It could be your student scanning a whiteboard at class if they miss a day at school. You can scan and make sure that those pillows are gonna match your new comforter. You're gonna be able to scan those documents. You're gonna be able to scan email, an email, anything that you want off to someone so you're able to share. Maybe it's those handwritten recipe cards. I love that. I have a whole box of these from my great-grandmother, actually written in her handwriting. I'm gonna be able to scan that, and now I have a copy, so now I can return this precious recipe card to my mother because she's waiting to have this back.
So let's take a look at the actual quality of the images that it produces, because I think everybody goes, oh yeah, so you're saying that you're gonna scan a textile, a fabric, so we'll get a grainy copy of the image, but what the wand can do is exceptional.
It really is. It's truly amazing. So what you're gonna be able to do is you touch the one button right there on the top of your Viewpoint Magic Wand, and this is gonna open right up, and this is gonna be able to show you now all of your images. So it instantly populates. Look at all the things I've scanned so far since the beginning of the show, and we've been here, what, a couple of minutes? So it's lightning fast scanning, but let's take a look at that beautiful pillow because it's gonna look amazing. Every single last stitch can now be viewed, and here's what I love. You're gonna be able to zoom in when it's on your computer as well, so you can get closer.
Stitch by stitch. You can see and count every single one of them. You can get the colors perfect. You can make it into a collage, into a backdrop, into a photo frame. She's done picture after picture after picture, whether it was under glass, whether it was, you know, not something that could go into a flatbed, and it goes with you everywhere. It goes with you when you're, you know, when you're cropping and when you're card making and when you're quilting. It goes with you when you're going through that shoebox of old invitations and cards. All you have to do is pick the color of the wand itself. Remember, this wand is a $100 wand in turquoise, in gold, in rose gold, in red, in pewter, in blue, in purple, or in black. That's a $100 wand on its own. When you buy today, you get the $71. We sell this docking station on our website, and people buy it a la carte to make the wands that they already have run faster and easier for warranties and receipts and recipe cards. This is a $71 dock because you're shopping during our big crafting event. Oh, and by the way, the whole thing's shipping for free. You're getting both of these pieces that are great for on the go, that allow you to scan things you've never done before, and it's plug and play simple. We give you an SD card, you can plug them directly into a Mac or a PC. The battery is rechargeable. You're not gonna rebuy standard double AAA batteries. There's nothing else to do other than kind of break the mold, right? Of what you think scanning should be, right? That's on your all-in-one, that you do for a document, that you do to email to your tax attorney. No. There's a lot more you can do when you have the right scanning technology.
And this is so much easier. So by pressing that one button, it automatically opens up where all of your scans are on your computer. I know when you use your flatbed scanner, you have no idea where those scans go, right? And maybe your sole purpose is to take this dusty shoebox full of those family memories. Gosh, this one is so full I can barely pick it up. These aren't doing anybody any good. No one's enjoying these family memories. But once you take them and you scan them with your Viewpoint, it's like you're freeing the photo. So not only are you stopping the aging process from these photos getting old, starting to look a little bit ragged, discoloring, you are going to be able, like I said, to email these off to friends and family, participate on Throwback Thursday on Facebook. You're gonna be able to put this as a screensaver on your computer and actually enjoy these memories for a change. It's so versatile. And maybe one of your sole desires is to take that great old family heirloom photograph that has seen some damage, it's seen some better days, and you wanna breathe new life into it, you wanna colorize it, repair it, you can do that.
Why did you look at me when you said seen better days? She just magically looked up.
You were you're so youthful and fresh. I didn't mean you at all.
I looked behind me to see who she was talking to, and there's only a plant back there.
No, I meant this. Look at that.
That's a little Freudian, that's all I'm saying.
Seriously, you look great. I'm the one who's probably seen better days. But take a look at is you can spend this amount of money restoring one family photograph.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Just
for sure.
one of them, which is really one of the cool things you can do with your Viewpoint. And like Brett said, you don't need any software for this. So plug it into any Mac or PC computer. You just plug in the dock, and that's literally all you have to do. You have that built-in rechargeable battery. We're including for you that 8 gig card. So it's the Father's Day cards. Maybe it's that old lost family photo and you want to integrate it into a card for dad for Father's Day. You'll be able to do that.
Or quite frankly, it's like, you know, you and I have a long parenting way to go.
Yeah, right? I have a lot of artwork. Oh boy.
Right? And you've got cards.
Yes.
I mean, look, Father's Day, I'm looking very much forward to seeing what cards I get from my kids for Father's Day this year.
I know,
A
it's
week
so
later,
fun.
I'm not entirely sure I want to store them.
That's the problem.
But maybe 20 years from now, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I'm being inundated with artwork. You guys are cranking out a lot of artwork, I'm sure, right?
Ooh.
So are we. So it's about 4 to 5 pieces of beautiful, unique artwork every single day. So this one is Landon's rendition of a fire truck, and the teacher even wrote to me, it's a fire truck.
That's a good teacher.
Right?
Don't you feel really guilty when you're like, oh my goodness,
What
Jack,
is
that's
it?
such a beautiful butterfly. And he's like, it's a book. You're like, I'm not even close.
Not even close. But this is one of those precious memories that you're not going to get this one back.
Yeah.
When you make it digital, now you're not cluttering your whole house. I told you I got rid of a whole file cabinet in my house.
Oh my goodness, whole
thanks to the
file
Viewpoint.
cabinets, not to mention thermal receipts that you're going to lose that on expenses.
Right.
Tax documents that you need, warranties, instruction manuals, how-tos, declutter your life. I mean, my goodness, the only thing you need is a shredder and you're going to Marie Kondo your whole life doing this.
Exactly.
Now, all you do is choose a color today and you get a screamin' smoking deal. This is a #1 top-selling electronic here at HSN for a decade. This is the $100 wand. Only because you're buying right now today during our sale, you are getting a $71 docking station. Now, you don't ever have to use it. You will. You will, for receipts
You'll
and
love it.
documents
It's
and
fast.
photos. You'll be able to kind of not really pay attention and slide things through. But whenever you want, you pop out your $100 wand and you go to the wall at mom's house. You go to the photo album from the 70s at dad's house that it's all under lamination, and you get to digitize. And once you digitize it, well, now it's safe from flood or fire, injury or accident.
Right.
And it goes up on Facebook, it gets emailed out and embarrasses everybody.
Yeah, oh, my husband's old baby photos, I am all over harassing him with those. He loves it, it's so funny. But yes, like you said, to your point, maybe you're gonna be seeing family members for Father's Day. You can literally bring this over to your parents or your grandparents' house and scan those family photographs, even under glass right on the wall. So you don't even have to take it down. It's so easy for you to use. And when you get home, all you do is dock it again. The great thing is it's recharging the battery, and unlike the flatbed scanners out there, and I know we've all had kind of that love-hate relationship with a flatbed scanner, when you scan the picture on a flatbed scanner, we all know this, you get a lot of white space around the photo, right? So not just the photo, but now you're in that position where you have to learn how to edit and crop out all the white space before you're gonna feel comfortable sharing that picture. With your dock, it only gets the picture.
That's the
so no
image.
matter how
that's
big,
the graphic file.
that's it. That's
it
exactly
knows.
it. It knows.
And then you plug in and it immediately downloads to Mac or to PC.
Right.
You can create custom cards, you can create collages, and you can get some peace of mind. Maybe you'll suddenly have a craft room that right now is a paper storage room. Really, it's an awesome product. There's a reason that as electronics have changed over the course of the last decade, this still remains one of our #1 top-selling gadgets. It's great for efficiency's sake for students. It's awesome for designers and decorators, for those that deal with a lot of contracts and paperwork, expense receipts, independent contractors, and then yes, for you card makers, for you scrapbookers to be able to scan beautiful work that you've done, to digitize, store, and you know, check back at, to be able to get your work up on a Pinterest design board without just taking a picture of it that never looks quite as good. All you have to do today is choose your color. So everybody gets the $71 docking station included. We're not asking you to pay for that. That's normally an extra added purchase. It's included today. All you do is choose. Do you want turquoise? Do you want gold? Champagne. Do you want rose gold? Do you want red, pewter, blue, purple, or black? One of these days I'll remember that that's champagne.
It's new. Gold. That's a new color. So I don't blame you or fault you at all. You're pretty on top of everything.
I don't drink and I like gold. So I see it and I see gold.
It's gold.
You know, we're gonna run out to the phones right now. We've got just a moment to spare during this presentation. I'm sorry, who do we have calling? I think
it's Rick's wife.
Is it
Nancy?
Nancy?
No, I'm kidding.
Did I hear
Nancy?
It's a Nancy, though.
Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. How are you?
Fine. I'm trying to find out if it scans up to a 12 by 12 inch page, scrapbooking page.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. It definitely will. So this goes up to, well, it's 11 inches. So it's
11
as long
wide.
as you want and 11 wide.
So it's 11
yeah.
wide, but you can go as long as you want. And there's
You can
great
go many feet long.
And there's also software here that you could do side-by-side scans and then
stitch
put them together.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's gonna get most of that, Nancy, with the 11 inches by like 5-6 feet long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you make a banner or something, you'll be able to scan the entire length of it as well.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nancy.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much for your call, Nancy. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for asking. I'm sure a lot of people out there who are scrapbookers and card makers, and you've got those 12 by 12 pages. So there's a great way to be able to do that with this. We are going to wrap up our presentation. We are getting limited in a couple of our colors. It's a wonderful way for you to make it custom by choosing one that you love. Oh, and don't forget, we're even throwing in that storage micro SD card. You don't have to buy that.
8 gigabytes, that'll store about 9,000 scans for you. And don't trust your phone. So here's the lesson I've learned. I took one of my wedding photos. I tried to take a picture of it. It's green. There's a glare on it. When you're using your viewpoint, it looks exactly like the original. Don't trust your phone. It's not the same.
Well, especially if you're going to try to like post it on a Pinterest inspiration board. You don't want to be like,
pretty.
You don't have to post it and be like, photo doesn't do my beautiful creativity justice.
Exactly.
I'm better than this, I promise.
Right.
The glare is not my work, you know.
Right.
Don't
Skip
do that. Because
do
when
this.
you try to shout that through Pinterest, nobody hears you. They
don't
just
hear
look
it.
at the image. So, don't forget it. Now, I do want to remind everybody about this ingenious new light that we showed you earlier. This is the Ott Light. So Dr. John Ott is a photobiologist who researched what natural light does to living things. He created a series of lights that mimic the sun. If you have eye strain, if you're one of those people that's pinching in between your eyes, or you get that kind of dull headache at the end of a day from reading, from quilting, from card making, try a better light. It is a ravely reviewed customer pick. In fact, we had a caller that wanted to, Thelma called to say she uses her Ott Light when she paints, which makes sense because the Ott Light will give you real light, real color recreation. You won't go, is that blue or purple? I can't tell under these awful fluorescents. It's at the lowest price we've ever offered and its final quantity. It's getting very limited and $70 off. That's an unbelievable steal of a deal. Okay, Lori is staying with us. And she's keeping all of her pictures by her side. The next product you're about to see, I would imagine for 99% of you, is an absolute necessity. And I'm gonna start with myself, who likes to take 300 or 400 pictures of my kids every single day.
They're pretty cute.
This is the Picture Keeper Connect. And what you get the opportunity to do is have a way to back up, store and restore photos, videos, and contacts. So imagine what you'd do if you lost your phone and it hadn't been synced recently. Imagine being able to get all the space back in your phone to be able to keep taking photos and then plug in and access them on a computer, on a tablet, or on a phone. These work Apple or Android devices, and you get your choice with the Picture Keeper Connect. You can either get the 16 gigabyte model at $30 off for only $60, and let's remember what the phone companies charge to upgrade your memory, or you can quadruple your memory for only double the price. So you basically get 4 Picture Keeper Connects in one if you get the 64 gigabyte model, and the price is only double. So it's a great deal to go to the bigger one. We're talking thousands and thousands of photos. We're talking videos that you've taken, and now you know, if gosh forbid, you lose your phone.
Oh my gosh.
You haven't lost anything that's on it.
It breaks, it gets stolen. I had a phone stolen a few years ago. Or maybe you have a fixed memory device, like an Apple phone, if you're an iPhone user or an iPad user, and you bought that 8 gigabyte version because you knew it was a better price, now it's full, right? And you get that horrible message that says, oh, sorry, you're not gonna be able to take any more pictures or videos until you delete something. That's a terrible position to be in.
Right.
With Picture Keeper Connect, it's your do-it-all solution and a must-have for every Apple and Android phone and tablet user. You simply download the highly rated free application, touch Start Backup right here, or you can select files if you wanna be specific about the pictures, videos, contacts you want to be able to save onto your Picture Keeper, you can do that. But with one one simple and easy touch of the button right here, it automatically starts to back up. I don't have any new ones on here, but it gave me a nice big green check mark. So that tells me that all of my pictures are all backed up. Then it gives me the opportunity to view everything. So I can look on here and I can see which pictures have been backed up. So I have that great backup copy. But the beautiful thing is, it says right here, now, do you want to remove any of the files that you've backed up right from your phone? So if you want to remove those files, now what you're doing is you're restoring space. So now you never have to worry about running out of room on your phone.
It also does it in that same hub where you just saved them. So you're not going, oh, well, if I delete, where did it go? What am I going to do with it? You've got it in your picture keeper. And by the way, if you're going, but will it work for my phone? The answer is always absolutely yes. It is not only Apple and Android, even older models that this won't plug into, you can actually do it through Wi-Fi. There's a way for you to be able to use a picture keeper, even if it will not plug directly into your phone. So for absolutely everybody, this is the way to maybe get another year or two out of the phone that you already bought. This is a way for you to go and buy the lesser model one, the lower memory model one, and save a ton of money versus what we're charging you for backup. I mean, at the end of the day, what they want to charge you for the difference from one model storage to the next model storage
hundreds, right?
Is hundreds of dollars, not what we're offering to you today. And you're still then stuck in the phone. This is a way for you to back up what's on the tablet. It's a way for you to back up what's on the phone, and then you have it in a safe, stored place that if the phone goes goodbye, you still know what's on it. What matters most is
exactly. So if you lose your phone, if you drop and break it, if it's stolen, you're gonna lose all of those pictures. Now, I will tell you, if you get the 16 gigabyte, that's gonna house and store about 5,000 photographs for you. If you get the 64 gigabyte, it's 20,000 photographs.
So let's see, 5,000 pictures of my kids is about a year?
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, because we take a lot of pictures.
So I gotta go for the 64 gig.
You gotta go for the bigger one. But the nice thing about Picture Keeper Connect is once you've downloaded those photographs onto your computer, I'll show you the easy way that you can do that. It's built right into Picture Keeper, so you don't have to download any software at all. But you can save all of those pictures, videos, and contacts onto your computer very, very simply and easily. So here I'm gonna just select a few. So instead of it seeking out and finding all the pictures, videos, and contacts, you're also going to be able to save selected ones. So think about this as perfect for file sharing. Maybe you have a friend and you want to share 50 photographs. You're not going to want to jam up their email box. What are the options to be able to share, especially if one's an Apple and one's an Android? Texting, they don't play nice.
When you can text like 3 photos at a time.
Right,
you just sit there and be
3.
like, this will take me an hour or 4.
This is going to be a while, right? This is going to be an awful long time.
Especially like after a party, you know, after you've worked on a project with somebody together.
Exactly.
You know, after a reunion, to be able to go, here you go.
Right, and then share right there on the spot. All they do is download the free application and you're gonna be able to pop in your Picture Keeper Connect. So I'm showing you the adapter. This has an adapter that works with micro USB. So this is gonna be any of your older Android and any of your other phones and tablets, but a lot of the new devices are going to this brand new C-type adapter. It's included as well. So this is future-proof technology.
So like the newer Samsungs have that C.
Newer Samsungs, newer Apple devices, they all have this. And then a lot of us are so sick and tired of the cloud too. Were you paying for the cloud? Monthly. That's another service fee. What if the cloud company goes out of business? I worry about that. Where do those pictures go?
All the hacking that's going on, I'm always worried I'm going to get an email that says, oops, sorry, our cloud burst.
Yeah, right.
Our bad.
It was too full.
Sorry.
Oops, everything is gone. So sorry about that. With this, you never have to worry. And on one end of your Picture Keeper Connect, you're going to be able to plug this into any Mac or PC computer with that USB port. It just takes a couple of seconds to load up here, but it automatically opens a window that is going to share for you all of your photos, and then you can easily, with the click of a button, save all of those photos, videos, contacts right onto your computer so you have that extra backup copy.
So just to walk you through, because I know there's a lot of information on your screen here, we have 2 capacity storage sizes for you. We have the 16 gigabyte, which is only $60. It's on 3 flexible payments, so it's $20. We have the 64 gigabyte, which we've put on 6 flexible payments, so we're still only asking you to spend $20 to get it home in your choice of colors. To go from 16 to 64, I just want you to be aware of what it is you're investing in today. You quadruple your storage for only double the price. So 4 16 gigabytes gets you to a 64 gigabyte, but we only double the price to go that route. So, you know, if you talked about like price per gig, it's significantly better deal to go for the 64 gigabyte model. And then you're less constrained if you're talking about storing and restoring and backing up some high definition video, maybe all your contacts. You know, it's a great choice. It's a great product to have if you're transitioning from one computer to the next and you want to make sure your own data, your own files are all stored somewhere safe, regardless of as you're moving around and moving over. The price for what you're spending for what you're getting, when we think about what, like, you know, traditional external hard drives sell for, this is a great product, and it's super plug and play simple. None of the complications with a lot of the old external hard drive experiences.
Exactly, so you're gonna be able to back up every single phone and tablet in your whole household, and it keeps everything in their own file folder, so you can see right on Picture Keeper Connect everything that you've backed up. You can leave the pictures on Picture Keeper Connect if you want, or you can, like I said, save them onto your computer and then clear your Picture Keeper so it's a brand new, fresh device to use over and over and over again. It's totally up to you. Now, when you pop in that USB, here's what comes up. So you just click on the PK Connect, and then this is gonna give you some great options. So if I wanna restore everything that's on my Picture Keeper right onto my computer, it is so simple and easy to do. All you do is click right here, and it is gonna save everything right onto your computer. It is that simple, it's that easy. And then if you wanna be able to view everything, all you do is click right here, and this is gonna show you, so I've backed up multiple tablets and phones, everything is all right here. So you can see everything that's been backed up, that's been saved, and that gives you the confidence to be able to remove everything then from your Picture Keeper Connect and start over fresh.
So, and I don't know if you noticed little Michelle Yarn walking across the bottom of the screen there. I'm not calling her little, it was our little version of her, saying everything is on FlexPay all month long. I mean, there she is.
Yeah, there she is. Hi, Michelle. She's so cute.
I'm such a little brat. Whenever I see them, I want to do like that.
I know, I just want to tap her on the shoulder just a little bit. She's adorable.
I'm such a bratty little brother sometimes. I want to make sure, Lori knows, I just want to make sure you know they're all on FlexPay. So, and actually what we did on this one is we got really creative, and either size you buy, you can buy for $20 on flexible payments. So whether you go for the 16 gig or you quadruple your memory for only double the price, you can take advantage of flexible payments to buy it right now for only $20. Now, we also have it available for you in colors, so you can choose which accessory color you want. We have silver, red, blue, rose gold, and turquoise, and all those colors are available in either capacity model. They'll work with iPhone, they'll work with iPad, they'll work with Android, they'll work with Android tablets. Oh, and by the way, I was just informed that 6 FlexPay on the larger model is only for today as part of our craft day.
That's a great deal. And one of the nice things too is maybe you're migrating from one phone to another. How do you get your contacts over there? Does anyone have any idea? Now you can do it in your jammies in your house.
Isn't that always the one thing? Like, oh, I do want a new phone. Oh my goodness, my contacts.
Right, it's overwhelming. So this is so easy. And then one of the other things for me, and I know probably for you too, sometimes you have your pictures on one device and you want to show them off on the larger screen, maybe on your tablet. You take them with your phone, but you want to see them on the tablet. So this is my Landon folder on my tablet. I'm gonna be able to select all. This is gonna copy all of those. So it leaves them on the tablet. It asks you at the end of the backup process, do you want to then delete them? You can see your little taskbar is going across here. I had something like 14,000 pictures on my phone, so it took a little bit of time.
So 13,000 of Landon and 1,000 of us?
That's exactly right.
That's what
that was the breakdown. See, I love how you knew that.
Yeah.
It's so perfect. But look at this. So it's taking all of those pictures, making that safe backup copy. I like the idea of having something tangible in my hand instead of having to pay for the cloud and deal with that. I like the idea of having something that I can put in the safe deposit box. You mentioned, you know, storm season is here upon us. This is a great way to make sure you have that safe backup copy and you always know where all of your pictures are. You can even back up pictures off of your computer here as well. And I know you mentioned that, but talk about a do-it-all device to make sure you know where your pictures, videos, and contacts are. That is the beauty of Picture Keeper. It's so easy to use.
It's like this own little safe vault.
It is. It's like a little lockdown facility.
And we all know, I mean, you can't put a price on the value of those pictures, of those memories.
So true. You can't take them over again.
No,
right? That phone that you've had for 2 years probably has a lot of pictures.
Those pictures of Landon, he's a little bit bigger.
Oh gosh,
he's a little bit bigger than that
by
now.
comparison. I know.
A little bit bigger.
You want to hold on to these?
Yes. Oh no, I want them to stay small. I keep taking my son and going, don't grow anymore. I'm going to smush you, and he'll start stretching. I'm like, no, not stretch, smush. Smush, not stretch. That's our mantra.
Little,
smush,
stay little.
Smush, not
smush,
stretch.
not stretch. I like that. I'll have t-shirts made.
All right, cool. Thank you. Great to see you.
Thank you.
I'm having a mug made that says delicious ma'am, because that's what my son called me yesterday. I said, thank you, I think.
Okay. delicious, ma'am.
I've been talking a little bit too much, kids. Hey, by the way, we were talking about FlexPay. FlexPay is any major debit or credit card, but if you want, you can shop with an HSN card. If you don't have one yet, we can get you instantly approved and you'll get $10 off your first purchase. And we do all sorts of great benefits on fashion, beauty, and jewelry, and VIP financing, on high-end electronics and mattresses. There's a lot of great reasons to shop with the HSN card. We've got one more home run hitter in the crafting world of electronics, so stay with us.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
Is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles hand-picked just for you. Join us every Thursday night to see what made the list.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Thank you so much for shopping with us here at HSN. My name is Brett Chukerman, and we are in the midst of a crafting and scrapbooking and card making day. And we always want to give you the opportunity to infuse your own memories and moments, to take what we have tangibly, make it digital, so that you can find ways to preserve it and infuse it into all the projects that you're doing. Well, I think there's a lot of you out there that you've got a box full, a shoebox full, a plastic container full, or bags filled with slides and negatives. I mean, we're talking about the 35 millimeters, we're talking about the 110s, we're talking the APSs, the old rolls of film that you haven't seen in years. What if we told you you could get one device home that scanned it all, that brought your slides back to life, that brought your negatives back to life, that brought those old film reels back to life? And not only could you view them, but at the touch of a button, like Julie Truster's doing right now, you can save them. You can digitize them. You can own them forever. It is the simplest plug and play, slide and press, one and done product in the industry. And there are all these fancy schmancy companies that talk about your legacy and sending all your memories up. And they want to charge you an arm and a leg, and they want you to send everything, and then they'll charge you for everything. And you hope it all works, and you hope there aren't a few embarrassing ones in the mix that you don't want a stranger to see. Well, don't do that. Just own your own and do it. You do not need fancy schmancy equipment to do this. You need a Wolverine. Now, Wolverine is a ravely reviewed product for us here at HSN. We have two exclusive colors that you cannot find anywhere else. That's black and red. Normally it comes in yellow, yellow, or yellow. And it is the lowest price you'll find it absolutely anywhere. Better than the A website, better than the B store, better than the C big box location. And when you buy, not only do you get the best value in America, because this is a $150 gadget on its own, we are also going to include for you an SD card and a ton of great software to go along with it. You can plug it in. You don't have to plug it into a computer. You don't need additional electronics to do this, but we're giving you over $318 worth of value for $26 a month on any major major debit or credit card. And people who buy this product, they know they have a need for it. They've got slides, they've got negatives, they've got the shoebox, they've got the Ziploc bag, they've got them, and they haven't seen what's on them in years, and you saved them for a reason. Now you can see them, digitize them, save them, store them, post them on Facebook, have some fun with them. Julie Truster is joining us. She's gonna show you that any and every old media we can imagine can be kind of reimagined, rediscovered, and brought into the 21st century.
And it's so easy. All you have to do is plug it in. And I love, you don't need a computer, you don't have to have Wi-Fi, you don't have to have an app. You push a button, it's so simple. So if these look familiar, go to your closet, under the bed, in the attic. In fact, I brought in a box full of slides and negatives. So if you have this, you are good to go. And they're impossible to sit there and look at, because you know what we do is we hold it up to the light, you have no idea what's on them. And if you do send them out, you end up getting charged for everything. And I've been looking through all of my negatives and slides. Most of them are duds, by the way. There's a lot of duds.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's nice to be able to go, oh, pass, oh, pass.
Exactly.
Oh, I want that one.
Yes.
And then you store and save that one instead of getting inundated with a million files to find the two you actually want to save.
And those are the treasures, the ones that you want. So this is how it works. It's a standalone unit. It comes with everything that you need. You want to be able to plug it in right here. And then it comes with these trays, and the trays all fit either a slide or your different size negatives. We'll go through all that, but this is how easy it is. You can't mess it up. So you put it through the little tray right here, a slide or a negative. Right now I'm doing the slides. If you want to save it, watch this. It stores it 3 seconds, and I just saved it on the back. Let me show you where it's saved. It comes with your micro SD card, so that's in the back there. Now, if you buy the Wolverine anywhere else, it doesn't come with a micro SD card. So when you get it home, you have everything that you need. And then if you don't want it, you just keep passing by. But it has the largest LCD screen in the industry. It's a 4.3 inch. It's color, so if you have color slides or color negatives, you're gonna see in color. You can even adjust your colors on here. I'm gonna show you again. That right there, I just stored it into a 20 megapixel file, which chances are it's better than the original.
So let's talk for a second about what it can do. We have this great still that we want to show you so that you can say, okay, do I have this? And do I want to buy to digitize and preserve and bring into the 21st century? We're talking about 8mm film reel. You could grab still images. We're talking about those old APS rolls of film that are all rolling around inside a box, and gosh, you don't even remember what's on them. And we're talking about the standard 35mm film. All those slides that you did those shows on in the 80s and 90s and had everybody sit down and clicked through on that Kodak machine one at a time. Everything you see on your screen right now, slides, 35s, 126, 127s, and 110s. The little ones, the medium size, the big ones, and the really big size, right? They're all there. Your film, we're talking 35, 126, 110, and APS. And even if you've got those old 8mm film reels, you can even run those through too. And remember, not only do you kind of preserve and store and turn them into 21st century images that can go on Facebook, but you also get to look at them as you're going through. You get to relive this all and have that kind of wonderful moment that you don't get if you just send them off to a service.
Right, and chances are maybe it's been 30, 40 years since you've looked at some of this stuff. We haven't had a way. So here's some of it in real life, what it looks like. It will convert your 8mm. These are your old movie reels. This right here, I have tons of these. I didn't really even know what it was. Inside your negatives are in here. This is called your APS. The benefit, you don't even have to know what any of this is called. I'm just showing you, so if you think, oh yeah, I have things that look like this, your slides, even different size, your odd size negatives, 99% of you will have 35mm slides and negatives. But even if you have the smaller things, it will convert that too.
So let's think about what it is for a minute. I mean, is it embarrassing prom photos? Is it weddings? Is it communions? Is it first steps? Is it family reunions? Have you not seen these pictures in years, if not decades? Wouldn't you like to be able to bring them back? Maybe it's the moments, maybe it's the people. Maybe you're gonna rediscover a photo of somebody who passed 2 decades ago. And wouldn't that be an amazing moment? And then to get that photo up on Facebook and say, hey, who remembers him?
Yes.
And share a magical, wonderful moment with your network.
Yeah, how special is that? And again, I'm showing you how your slides slide right on through. There's a very special one right here. And again, some of these slides date back to 1940, 1950. I wanna show you again how to save it. You push 2 buttons right here and it stores it and saves it in 3 seconds in a 20 megapixel file. If you don't wanna save it, you just keep sliding on through. Now, the other thing I wanna show you of what you can do, and I think this is where really what just puts it over the top to make it even more special, is let's say you're having a family reunion or it's a long summer and we have the kids around and we're trying to think of things to do. This has an HDMI port in the back, which means that you can take a cord, a cable, plug it into your TV,
oh, cool.
And instead of looking at it on the little screen right here, even though this is a large screen, you can now sit around with your family and watch this on your TV. So this is like the screen that we used to have in the 1970s, but now you're doing this on your high definition TV. And I'll show you how it works. So I have the tray in. It comes with everything that you need. There's little slots here and your trays fit in. And the reason why my screen is blank right here is because I'm viewing it on my TV. This little blonde boy right here just graduated from high school. That's my son. He was born right before the digital age. So I have old negatives of him. I hadn't seen these in, 15 years right here. Then again, if you want to save it, think about this. You and your family can be going through your slides and negatives. Everyone can be sitting around. We always warn people to have a tissue box out ready, because when you're going through, it's very emotional.
Yeah, the next time we do this, I think maybe we need to include that in the bundle. Some free tissues. Yeah.
Exactly. And let me show you something else too. If you put it in upside down or backwards, it doesn't matter, because we know you can't see the slides and negatives anyway. So let's see this. Okay, see how this is upside down right there? I want you to watch my finger over here. With a touch of a button, you go like this, and then let me show you over at the screen right here. It flips it instantly. So you literally cannot mess this up. So you just keep sliding it through. You can view it now on your big screen. All you have to do is plug in that HDMI cable. And what I'm doing right here, you don't have to do this if you don't want to store it, but it's saving it into that 20 megapixel file. So you now have this image from a negative, from a slide or a negative. You have it forever. You can share it on your Facebook, on your Instagram. You can print out photos. In fact, what we did, since it's crafting day, we wanted to make this extra special. We know that you all love your photos. You love making scrapbooking pages. So we took photos from 1964 from old slides and negatives. Here's some of the slides and the negatives, and we actually put the pictures on here and made a 12 by 12 scrapbooking page. You can do that same thing. How special is that? And then again,
so all you gotta do is choose a color. Remember, you cannot get black anywhere else. You cannot get red anywhere else. And most importantly, you can't get this price anywhere else. We include the SD card. We include some great software for you to do some of those project pages that you just saw Julie showing us. But you get it all today, including that PiZap app, which has some cool stuff in it,
yes,
right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So PiZap, that's in the software that's included. As you're going through your slides and negatives, they've been sitting around in your attic for a long time or in the basement. And a lot of times, this is one of them that I had. You can see how it's bent right here. Okay, take a look. So when you put it through the projector, and I'm gonna show you on the TV right here, what happens. Let's see, is that right side up? Oh, I've been really good today with putting them in right side up. Normally they're all over the place. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the end one. Now see that big crease right there? With the software that's called PiZap that's included, what I did is I printed it out, because this is ruined right here. So I printed it out, and look how awful that looks. That's the print. Okay, then with the PiZap software, you can go in, you can color correct, you can edit, so you can take those damaged slides and photos, or maybe they're orange colored, and you can color correct them in the PiZap software, and that's free.
You're
getting that.
We're already lowest price before we even include those bonuses.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think it's perfect with the Wolverine right here. Okay, so this is my wedding photo right here that I printed out from a negative. It's black and white. Actually, it was this one. I'm sorry. See how it's green? This was from the original negative, and we got married 20 years ago. It's not like it was 50 years ago. And then look what we did. We converted it into a true black and white. All of them, I don't know why, all of my negatives had this green tint to it. But you can go in and with the touch of a button, you can color correct, which is really awesome. Even, I'll show you over here, Onboard. you can go into here, and this actually has onboard editing too, the red, the green, the blue, so you can color correct onboard also, which is nice.
As you go through and find one
As
that
you
you
go
like.
through, exactly.
So, again, this converter is $150 everywhere you look for it. Not only do you get it on sale, but you get the SD card, you get the PiZap software, you get other softwares included, and you get colors that are exclusive to us here at HSN. You get all the films and trays that you need. So all the different fitting pieces that you need to run film, APS, 35 millimeter, to run 8 millimeter film reel, to run your slides and your negatives. You get all the trays that you need for all the different widths and sizes that's covered. In fact, I want to show you once again everything that's covered.
Tray.
So if you're thinking about you've got those slides and you're not sure if it's gonna handle your specific size, or you've got film rolls and you're just not sure, take a look. We're talking about what's basically called I think it's an 8-in-1. I mean, take a look. Slides, all sizes. I mean, we could get technical and say 110, 126, 30. Why don't we just say the big ones, the little ones, and the medium-sized ones.
Exactly.
They're all good. That's how we all think of them, right? And then film, it's everything from 35 millimeter to 126 to 110 and APS as well. And then even 8 millimeter old film reels. You can get access to those. Everything you need comes with your purchase today. So the adapters to fit the individual size films, we don't ask you to choose which you're gonna do and buy them. We include all of them for all the sizes you just saw on your screen. We give you the cord and cable to plug it in, and we even are throwing in a micro SD card for your original storage of your files. But of course then, once they're here, they can get plugged into a computer, they can be taken away to a photo lab to be printed, and everything is so easy, everything's labeled. Even here on the back, it tells you which way to put your SD card in.
Yes,
you know?
I love that.
I mean, everything
with
about this is as easy as it could possibly be. It's all simple onboard instructions and display. You don't need Bluetooth. You don't need an app. You don't need a smartphone. You can sit sipping coffee on the sun porch and do this and kind of relive those memories, let alone preserve and hold on to them for a lifetime.
Right, and what I'm doing right here is I'm saving this. So this is how you save it. You don't have to, but you just push the 2 buttons. It saves it in 3 seconds into a 20 megapixel file. This is from, I think, 1950-ish or so. So it's saving that in a better file than when it was originally taken. And you just slide it through. So when Brett was talking about the adapters and the trays right here, there's different sizes, different size trays that come with it. And there's different slots. You just snap it in, you plug it in. If you put in your negative upside down, that's all you do. That's upside down actually. So you do this, you push the button, you cannot mess it up. No. Also, largest LCD screen in the industry. I know some of my wedding slides, my wedding negatives were black and white. So it shows in a black and white right here. So if it's color, you'll see color. If it's black and white, you see black and white. So easy to use. I'll show you over here too. You can hook it up to a TV right here, and you can slide your negatives through right here. It's this simple. So you won't see the view on your screen here, but you'll see it on your big screen. So if you want to have a family reunion, and see, I did it again. It's upside down. So watch this. I push a button and it flips it over. You can't mess it up.
So if you want it, just know this. We have the lowest price anywhere in the country. We have colors that are exclusive to us here at HSN. It's in black, it's in red. We've sold almost 5,000 of these Wolverine converters because we have the best value on a product that a lot of you need, and a lot of you have considered sending off boxes to strangers and paying for everything.
And what if you lost it?
Yeah, if it gets lost on the way.
Yeah, this
or
is
when
easy.
you get it back too, then you gotta find through it. Do it privately, do it comfortably. So shop for it while it is available. Julie, thank you so much. Always a pleasure to see you.
Brett.
We're gonna check in with our health and wellness, Andrew Lessman. He's gonna tell you a little bit about his monthly special, and then we're gonna take a crafting break and check in with Carol's daughter coming up next.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with one of our June monthly specials. And since June is truly the month when summer starts, that means for so many of us, that's when we get serious about losing those few extra pounds to be ready for summer, going to the beach, the different clothing we might wear. So our principal product in terms of supporting your weight loss goals has always been our meal replacement product. It continues to this day to be the best tasting, the lowest calorie, which makes it the most flexible. You could add whatever you want to it. It still remains exceedingly low in calories. And that difference in calories, that lower calorie level, that delicious taste, means you'll use it consistently. It means you'll lose weight. The difference in calories is the weight you're going to lose. The delicious flavor means you'll use it consistently. And again, the price, at our monthly special price, you're talking about a meal replacement that's about 60 cents a meal with all of the vitamins and minerals and nutrition it contains. To think it's 60 cents a meal, you'd be comparing it to other products that are $3, $4 or more per meal. And what's great, because it is so low in calories and it is so rich in flavor, that's where we really made the investment in flavor. It gives you the flexibility, the power to accomplish your weight loss goals. We all approach it differently, but we all have to use structure in some fashion to reduce our caloric intake. What clinical science and what clinical research has shown is that meal replacements are the most effective and the most reliable science in terms of creating that structure. I'm someone who sometimes rebels against structure, but when it comes to what we eat, when it comes to diet, when it comes to weight loss, that little bit of structure, especially with Secure, because it's so delicious, it's enjoyable structure. So our monthly special is the best pricing of the year, aside from our Today special in January. So enjoy the benefits of Secure for your healthy weight loss program this summer.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
The list is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us every Thursday night to see what made the list.